Welcome back guys, this is Srikant. Today we are going to talk about normalization in DBMS. So normalization in database management system, this is a very important topic when we think about the campus recruitment or when we think about the attending any interview as the experience or the pressure. So I'm going to explain you in detail and in simple word what exactly the normalization is. Right? Normalization, let me tell you the definition. Normalization is the process of removing it is the process of removing what? It's a process of removing data redundancy and to avoid the anomalies. So normalization is the process of removing the data redundancy and anomalies, right? So what exactly the data redundancy means? Data redundancy means a same piece of information has been repeated multiple time. So that is what called as a redundancy. So for example, I have 10 column and I have 5 column with that information is getting repeated multiple time for the same piece of information. Let's say I have a table called as the student registration ID here. Let's say I'm going to talk about this table registration ID, right? Here I'm going to say course ID and here I'm going to say student name, then address. My requirement is that one student is coming and he's enrolling with us with 5 or 10 courses. There is no such restriction. So the student information like student name and the address has been repeated 10 times. Does it require for us? Or 5 times? Does it require? No, it's not required actually. So that kind of information is getting repeated. So to avoid such kind of data redundancy, we need to go for normalization, right? To avoid the data redundancy, hope you understood. Another thing is called as the anomalies. What exactly the anomalies means? Anomalies would happen when we works with the insert. So basically there are three kind of anomalies happen. One is called as the insert anomalies. Another kind of anomalies is called as the delete anomalies. Another kind of anomalies is called as the update anomalies. Okay, so what exactly anomalies mean? Anomalies means when you perform one action, that action need to be performed with care. For example, if you are working on a delete and you are trying to delete some information from this table, let's say registration ID and from the registration ID, course ID and student and address. Let's say you want to remove the information of the student from this table. How would you do that? You'll simply say, okay, you'll simply say I would remove the data from this table with the student information, so all the data would get removed, right? But have you understood one thing here, that there is a dependency like student name and address? This is a one entity, so student can enroll with us, but there is no need that he should enroll with us. If he registered, that's fine, the enrollment is the next step. So if you say I want to remove the student information from this such kind of table, so all the registration or the course ID and everything along with the student information will get disturbed. So in short, what happen, when you perform delete, the all data or the respective rows will get removed, even though those they need to be preserved in a system, and such kind of thing happen with the delete. And so that is what called as a delete anomalies. If you want to perform a delete operation, then you want to preserve some information, but you can't because the entire row need to be removed, entire rows need to be deleted. When I say entire row need to be deleted, it means that all the information present in the row need to be deleted. That is what called as the delete anomalies. But my requirement is some of the information need to be preserved. So in this case, let's say I'm talking, I want to remove all the registration and the course ID detail for this student. So what will I do? I'll simply remove the row from the table. But when I say I want to remove all the student information will get removed. But for the future purpose, if I want to track down the student information, that I won't have that information will available with me. So that is called as the delete anomalies. And update anomalies means what? let's talk about this paper. For example, I have 5 rows for the one student information. So student name and the address has been repeated 5 times, and basically this is called the data redundancy. And for example, I have 5 rows, and out of the 5 row I missed to update a one single row there, so I updated 4 row. So one row which has been left over, that is called as the missing, and which is giving me the incorrect, which is giving basically incorrect data, and that's a problem with the update anomalies. So when you perform the update, you need to perform update on all the data, so that all your data would be in a such a way that all data would be a correct way, all data would be a consistent. So that kind of consistency won't be maintained, and the update anomalies would happen on this table. Hope it's clear. And insert anomalies, in that case, what will happen? As you know, I talk about the delete anomaly. In the delete anomaly, let's say I want to remove all the registration and the course detail from the table. So when I delete the data from that, automatically all the student information, because those information already placed in that table, will get removed. But I don't want to do that. So that's a problem with the delete. But in the case of the insert, also same thing. Let's say I want to insert data only for the student information. Right now I don't have the any enrollment or the registration with the course detail with him, but I can't insert data related with the student. That is the problem with the insert anomalies, because if I want to insert data for the student name, it's mandatory that that student need to be enrolled with us or registered with us for at least for a one course. Then and then only I would have the information for that student. So these are basically the problem which we call as anomalies problem. Insert anomalies happen when we want to insert data, but we can't because other data we don't have. Delete anomalies happen when we want to remove a certain part of data, but we if we remove it, the other information will also get lost or removed. In update anomalies, what happen, when we want to update some data, we need to update with carefully. All data need to be updated. This kind of problem happen. So to avoid such problem in relational database management system, we have a concept called as the normalization. And the normalization is the process of making a big table into small table. Is called as the normalization. Right? Hope you guys understood the concept behind the normalization in database management system. And in coming video, I'm going to talk about the different form of the normalization, like first normal form, second normal form, third normal form, boyce could normal form, fourth normal form, and fifth normal form. Out of those normal form, I'm going to talk about only the important normalization form, first, second, and third form. Those are very important. If your database management system in the third normal form, mostly it is in the normalized way, right? So I'm going to talk about those normalization in separate video, because those are very important and those are itself a very big topic to explain. So I'm going to cover those things there. Hope you enjoyed our video related with the normalization in database management system. If it is help you to enjoy or to learn from this one, please don't forget to share and subscribe. Even you can comment over the comment section, so we can get to know that you people are watching and enjoying our video and you are gaining knowledge from our channel. That will helpful and that will motivate us to promote or to add few more videos. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.